So, in the book, Driven to Distraction, that I read recently, it talked about how if someone with ADHD is tutored one on one, that they can actually perform pretty well academically. And I thought over my life, I thought about the way that I'd been raised. My grandma tutored me like she taught me how to read. She taught me how to do math, and I did fine up until I'd gotten to the extent of what she taught me, which was pre-algebra, and that was where I started going downhill. I took pre-algebra 3 times. So, after that in college is when I started developing the methods that allowed me to do well in college. But that a lot was, I had my wife to study with. It was like tutoring one-on-one again. I did fantastic. So realizing this, I am making a much more concerted effort to spend time with my daughter Brielle. But for those of you who may or not know, I have 5 children, and I'm also a medical student. And so I'm really busy. And it's not easy to take as much time as I'd like to do that, but I'm making the time, and it's amazing how much she's improving. It's also, I feel guilty because I have not done this as much as I should have with her, and so right now she's really far behind. Last year, she wasn't progressing at all until we sat down with her and we started spending time with her one-on-one, and then she progressed really rapidly. And this year has just been busy, and we haven't spent as much time on it as we should have, and she's just really far behind. And so I'm trying to catch her up, and it's amazing in just like 5 or 10 minutes how much she can learn when it's one-on-one. It's exhausting. I put a recording on here earlier of what it's like teaching her, but today I went back and taught her again, and the first day she was only able to do that top row of math problems, and today she did 2 rows in probably half the time, and she was able to do it with almost no help at all. Just went right to it and just did it. I did have to redirect her about 1,000 times. But when she actually did the problem, she did it the right way and she got the right answer. So it works. Spending time tutoring your kids one-on-one is so hard. As you can see that from the video, I mean, like she'd start doing the problem and I'd get almost the answer, and then she'd say something about a dog, and then I would like try to get her to that point again, and then she would like, it was just really hard. It takes a lot of time. I feel like I'm spending more time redirecting her than I am teaching her. But surprisingly, today we went back to it and she could do it. She could do what I taught her had totally sunk in, and it worked. Usually it's not that fast. Usually it takes several times before it sinks in. And then we did some other things today. I actually recorded it, but I accidentally deleted it off my phone. But anyway, she's getting it. It just takes a lot of work. It's a lot of one-on-one time. If you can take the time with your kids, it really will make a big difference. It did for me growing up. I'm really glad that I had that. And I hope that I can get my daughter, similar kind of help that I had growing up. And I hope that you're able to get your kids a similar kind of help. It's just really hard for them without someone working with them one-on-one. So best of luck to you. I hope this is helpful.